Everybody, I'm Ines for Responsible Gaming. I'm doing a new entry in this series that I called Android Games That Are Good. You need to know what Android games are good. Among the cheap ones, and my favorite type of games are the non. I was gonna say non-AAA game, but that's not really the perfect descriptor for Android games. I don't imagine for mobile game. But um, What I mean is, I might review Clash of Clans, Hearthstone, and things like this, but that's not really my main focus. I'm most of the time looking into indies and things like that. Today, I'm gonna show you quickly around Knights of Pen and Paper. If you don't know Knights of Pen and Paper, and I think I'm gonna put, just gonna lower the volume a little bit because I can't freaking hear myself. All right, hopefully better for you too. Knights and Pen and Paper is basically a full-blown RPG and a very fun one. It is pretty old. I'll tell you quickly about Knights and Paper 2 afterwards, but I'm gonna be showing you the number one. And quickly, this is currently about $5 on the Android Google Play Store, and it is free on the Amazon App Store. I'll tell you more at the end again. So first you can see this game is like pretty. It's quite pretty. They released a version plus that I can't really tell you if it's showing on my emulator or not. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. There's like more illustration on the sides. Usually the Android screen would be that big around the table over here. And you get some funny things on the side sometimes. So that's the +1 version. I don't know exactly which one is available on what store, but we'll look at this at the end as well. The story here is this is an RPG where you're actually role-playing with a game master here live. So it's kind of a funny setup. I'm gonna show you no more gold. You don't have to buy stuff in this game. You really shouldn't. This is the real world. This is where you play. So you can buy snacks, you can buy drinks, you can buy objects for your play table. You can change your table. You can change your game master. You can actually have Yoda and Splendor. The game is full of references and funny cameos. You can have some furniture. They just add effects to the game. So the setup is kind of funny. You start role playing, and this guy is just telling you the story. And the people in your team, well, there's an alien but there is this guy's little brother, and he's the rogue. And John is the mage, I guess. John is like a salaryman with a suitcase. And you can have more players. I forgot. Oh, it's locked. Oh well. So if I could add some player, I could do the pizza guy or the jock. See, he would have a bonus attack, and I can give him a little class. There is paladin, warrior, and druid that are accessible to me right now. There is a little more classes to unlock in the future. And basically. So I have my healer over here, and I have a couple level ups. So I'm not going to show you all the skills, but there is a lot of combinations that are really fun. I love weakening in this game. I think it's amazing. And circle of healing, why not? And this guy, I really like the double strike there, and a little passive skill. And I also love the fireball. Oh, I don't have skills there. Okay, so I'll show you quickly how this works when you start playing. You have your quests. Start a quest. Do you remember what the old man told you in the last task? No, I'm used to skipping all the chat and flavor messages in game. Those even necessary anyway. See, I almost just clicked through this guy, so he's spot on. You should read more because sometimes you'll find some useful tip and info. Yeah. Whatever. This game is just predicting my answers every time. Yeah, whatever. What did the old man tell us anyways? Old man, blah 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 blah. See, now I'm just gonna start skipping the text. There's some very funny ones though. Travel to the Den of Devil. So you get your little map here. It's pretty big. It's got a whole bunch of things to it. They added more content, like I said, in their +1 version too. They have added dungeons that you can crawl through. So we're gonna go there. You see, you throw some dice. There's a lot of elements of kind of that send you back to the fact that you're role playing. And quest, kill 6 bats. There is a couple of grindy quests like this. There's a lot of, it's mostly at the beginning, I think. No, maybe it's all through the game. There's a bunch of quests that are about grinding. But there's a lot of other quests too. And then you see you're in game and you just go like RPG style, turn by turn. The music is amazing. Weakening is amazing. Those guys are just gonna do no damage now. Fireball is amazing. I kind of use the characters that I like from my previous runs. I finished this game like 3 times. There's a lot of things. There's some you know, when you finish the game, you can keep roaming, and there's extra dungeons. There's like extra life play value for the game like that. I don't think I need to show you more of this fighting. You can also get on a map and just decide to fight a certain type of monsters, which is pretty fun when you want to just grind some levels. It's very practical. Then when you're outside of cities, you can camp to get all your life back, but you can get interrupted, sorry, and just like this, just got interrupted by one bat, which doesn't really matter. There you go. And then it's just the usual inventory. There's a bunch of things that you can use. The game basically offers all the possible tropes of RPG. Let me kill 2 more bats. 2 more bats. Should be easy. Yeah, it's got all the tropes. I don't see. This is a typical min-max RPG player here who's showing you this on my emulator, for which I don't intend to play the game anymore, because I'm not gonna start the game all over again on my emulator once more. But still, I didn't want to go back to town before I finished my quest. That was not efficient, so I had to min-max this. So yeah, you get you can sleep more safely in the city. And this is the shop. I thought I would show you the blacksmith, but I guess the blacksmith must be only in the castle town. There's a tavern too. So a tavern is where you can leave your players, because you can create more than 5. You're gonna unlock, well, already I think I have 3 more classes, so you can I can have more 3 more characters, and I could leave 1 here. But afterwards, I think you unlock something like 2 other classes, so you can leave them in the tavern. But the best one is, let's see, it's very fun and pretty. You can like this, and you get your blacksmith too. And blacksmith is pretty sweet because I mean, I really like the pixel art and the new items like this. I think it's fun to create. That being said, this guy takes a long time and a lot of money to unlock all the things. Like right now he's got 35% success rate, so if I spend 150, I will only have a third of a chance to get my next level on my armor. There is in places you find in places like those in the mountains, you find grindstones to level up your blacksmith, so that it's got better offerings for you and better chance to their success rate. And also one thing that I love doing is there is a character that has 50% discount. No, that's when resurrecting. Pizza Guy, Jock, Woofy, Rocker, Paris. I think that's Paris, maybe. She's got discounts from the blacksmith, so I like playing with her. she can get some good stuff. Increased damage range, the hipster, extra 1 point dice on rolls. That's cool. Grandma has extra threats. She gets hit. Like the monsters don't like her apparently. This one is pretty good too. Goldberry. She's got percentage of everything. That's fun. But yeah, that's basically the game. Yeah, very fun. Really like it. Lot of fun stories, lots of cameos, like I said. You get to... Oh, I shouldn't have started that. You can run away. You can chicken. And fail. You can fail. You can totally fail too. Okay, let's kill this boss. Should be pretty easy. Very good music again. Very retro. Sure, why not? The gameplay is really like it flows very naturally. It's never it's never really frustrating. I don't think. I wish I had a single heal. I think the skills are fairly well balanced. If anything, it might be a little too easy, I think, but you get some challenges at time, and I think the times I finished the game I was possibly grinding a little bit, so it wouldn't surprise me that I was a little overpowered, I guess. But yeah, all in all, very fun. There's lots of different areas with lots of different monsters that look pretty good. Get some XP. Give me some XP. Let's see just if I have some other nice looking area to show you quickly. Miami Beach is pretty fun. Miami. Lots of ponds too. It's chicken. Yeah. Hopefully I won't mess my die roll on the way to Miami Beach, where bathing suits are allowed. Look, it's pretty. There is SpongeBob, Captain Crab, or whatever his name is. And over here you get shovels, tritons, which I grinded a bunch against tritons, urchins. They're weird monsters, pretty weird monsters, but it gets weirder. So yeah, there you go. I love this game. I want to show you very quickly. So I am not a huge fan of what they did with Knights of Pen and Paper 2. First, they upped the resolution, and the art direction I think is funny. I think it looks kind of weird. It looks like some kind of European or Western fantasy cartoon or something. I think it looks kind of weird. And what they did with the mechanics, I don't particularly care for either. The new skills so far, I wasn't as much interested in. They might be a little more balanced because I had very strong skills, and now the skills that I have on my characters, I'm like, oh, that's not very exciting. That's not very good. But it might be that it's more balanced. They play a lot with dice rolls as well. Like lots of your skills have dice rolls. I'm not a huge fan of this either, even though that might emulate the role-playing aspect a little better. This screen is pretty sweet looking. I mean, it's worth trying. This one game is out there too. If you really like the first, or if you think this game looks very good as well. I'm assuming there's no other reason not to go for number 2. I really just love Knights and Paper 1. But this one is pretty cool. Like this scene is sweet looking, and those monsters are not too bad. So yeah, for the price, so I said it's $5 on the Google Play Store. On Amazon, I don't know if you guys know about using the Amazon Play Store on your phone. You need to have apps from external sources enabled, and then you search for Amazon App Store, and you're going to be able to download an Amazon App Store app. And then inside Amazon App Store, you can have Knights of Pen and Paper +1 for free, which is pretty sweet. In-app purchases free. So this is not even a trick. Actually, Knights of Pen and Paper 2, I thought was free on the. Oh no, it's $3. Knights of Pen and Paper 2 is weird. It's got in-app purchases for more content. That's also one of the complaints. Oh shit! Like you can really see, can you? Yeah, people have been complaining that some of the chapters you need to buy. That's unfortunate. But there's a little bit of content for free at least. Um, see this. Well, I mean, this is Amazon App Store, so there's not that many reviews. But this game has 8 reviews. This one has 132. They have the same score though, but I really love Knights of Paper 1. So yeah, I encourage you to try at least one. Number two, if you feel like it, especially if you get it for free, you might just go through the game entirely and finish it. It's a lot of fun. I do believe that will be it for this review. Oop, there you go. If you have any question, leave some comments, or leave some comments anyways. And do check the game and tell me what you think. All right, I'll see you next time for more of I don't know what's next. Have a good day. Bye.